We are in full-blown summer over here, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the meals that I've made over the past few days, as well as just life on our farm and stuff that's going on around here. We've been experiencing a full-blown heat wave over here, with temperatures reaching up to 39 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's been so hot, and it's been hard to get certain tasks done because it just wipes out all of your energy. So after 2 weeks of heat wave, we're starting to get a little bit of cooler temperatures. And so I'm taking that time to get a little bit of extra tasks done around the farm, but it's still hot. And I'm still struggling with finding things that I can make for my family that don't turn the oven on and that are not going to heat us up. So of course, fruit is a great option. And the other thing that I was kind of thinking about was flatbreads, because, people in hot climates tend to eat a lot of flatbreads. So that's something that's been on my mind because you only need your frying pan in order to make them. So I might do that, but I've just been completely staying away from bread making altogether. We've got 2 women employees on our farm now, and so we're kind of getting into the groove of a new routine with employees, especially because they come really early in the morning at like 6 a.m. So my husband gets up early and goes out with them. I usually have my indoor time cleaning in the morning, but then I head outside and do a lot of different tasks. And today I'm cleaning the nursery out, getting rid of old trays that just don't need to be in here anymore, and kind of getting it set up and ready to receive new trays. Weeknight dinners can definitely be a challenge, and sometimes I like to buy things that I know will be quick when I hit one of those nights where I don't feel like cooking. And tonight was the night with hot dogs and salad. But sometimes you just need easy go-to meals. And it really got me thinking about back in my mom's generation. Women back then usually had a rotation of dinners that they were good at making, that everyone liked, that were hits, and they kind of put those on repeat. And every once in a while, they would try a new dish, maybe someone else's favorite, and they would get a recipe card from a friend. But they pretty much rotated the hits and things that people liked. And I really think that I could use some of that in my life, and I would love to come up with a list of hits for my family. But luckily, I've always got salad because we live and work on a salad greens farm. And so I've always got salad, and that's always a backup. And I'm really grateful for that. But coming up with ideas on a regular basis is difficult. I hurt my knees recently. I was trying to strengthen them, actually, and foolishly, I ended up hurting myself instead. And so I've been having to take it a little bit easy with weeding. And so I'm also trying to do some weed whacking and some other tasks while my knees heal. And it's really difficult because as much as I want to strengthen my body and strengthen my legs and my knees, I also have to wait for them to heal before I can start that. But quite honestly, what I think happened is since I've been wearing a lot of skirts and dresses, it's a very gentle life wearing a dress, and you definitely don't feel inclined to do a lot of different movement. And I feel like that kind of hindered me and weakened me in a sense. And so I'm trying to actually stay away from wearing skirts and dresses, at least during the day when I'm working, and really try to get my flexibility back. There's a lot of freedom in working for yourself, but there's also a lot of responsibility, and you really have to self-motivate. And so I'm getting my microgreens work done now, and then I'm going to be taking a break until after dinner, and I plan on going out and doing more weed whacking because our right around mower is broken at the moment, and I just want to tidy things up a little bit in some certain areas. This was a nice little moment after showering and kind of being done with our workday. And it's always nice, that accomplished feeling at the end of the workday, where now we can just kind of relax as a family, get into a different mode. And this is when I start getting dinner ready. And tonight I'm making tacos or burritos, whichever way you want to look at it, because I don't do hard shells. I like soft shells. But this is a kind of a meal that I can prep all of the toppings ahead of time. And then I really just have to cook up the meat right before dinner. And so this is actually a really great meal for summer, and one that I might keep on rotation. Quite often, I'm never alone. There's always someone around, and usually I'm talking to someone in the background, or, someone needs my assistance. But I really enjoy spending time in the kitchen because it's a little bit of time where I can just kind of get in the zone and get creative and just do what needs to be done. We have a really big change happening in our household, which is my 20-year-old daughter that lives with us is moving out for the very first time. And so I'll be going from 3 in the nest down to 2. And originally I started off with 5, and 2 of them have flown the coop, and now the third one is leaving. And so I've been helping her gather all the supplies she's going to need when she's in her own place, and she's made a list of all the stuff, all the things, and it's a pretty exciting time. Summers can definitely get busy. And with the extended light hours, there's so much opportunity to make a lot of things happen, a lot more than in those dark days of winter. Our life here on the farm is very family focused, and we spend a lot of our time when we're not working, sitting back and watching movies with the kids, going to the beach, and just kind of hanging out. We don't have a ton of energy to do a lot of things, and we really can't take vacations this time of year. But it's still really important to try to enjoy the summery things that we can do. And so we've been going to the dog beach at least once a week, and that has just been so, so good. We're all at home now, and I'm getting the taco dinner already at the table. And honestly, this was just so good. Everyone loved it. And it was definitely a hit. So this is going on my list for sure. For those of you that live in hot climates, please let us know in the comments what kind of food that you cook on a regular basis, because this Canadian girl is struggling to come up with meals that I don't have to heat up the house with. And, I don't have a barbecue currently, sadly, but that might have to be a future investment. Not everyone came to the table all at once, but we all enjoyed this meal thoroughly. With summer in full effect, I will be keeping you guys updated on the different meals that I prepare throughout summer, and hopefully ones that make it to the list and ones that I kick to the curb. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. I share videos every week on food from scratch, homemaking, and life on our farm. I really appreciate you joining me in today's video.